Hello, it is April 2nd and I just posted the end of last month's vlog this morning and I am starting off a new vlog. I'm working from home today and Jim's new chair that you just saw us pick out in the last vlog just got delivered. So yes, recliners are ugly. Yes, they are the bane of any interior designer's life as a person who went to school initially for interior design. But yeah, that's not the path I took. They're ugly, but damn, they're comfortable. So Jim will be very happy. He has a chair that rocks, that's not falling apart. Like, they took the other chair out of here and there were like broken wood pieces and screws under it, guys. I told those delivery guys, I was like, my husband has destroyed this chair. It is beyond its life. Take it away, destroy it, recycle it, do what you do. They were laughing at me. I ordered a new rug for this room too, because, well, number one, the older you get, I think the more that you realize that when you're in your 20s, you can't spend a lot of money on things, especially not when you have the career path that I have had in social work. But you just can't. I have had a home full of hand-me-downs and thrifted things. Thank God I love thrifted things most of my entire adult life. Since we've moved into this house, I have spent money on some new items, like our couch is now new. A lot of the furniture in the living room is now new, like belonged to us as the first people. Not all of it, some of it's, the TV stand is still the one that was in my mom's house in the 70s. Truth. But I mean, like, we have a new, more modern coffee table, and anyway, I digress. But you learn that some things you buy quality or they're just not going to last. I have definitely learned that rugs are very expensive, but polypropylene does not last. I bought, when we moved into this house in 2018, this beautiful giant polypropylene rug that is in this living room. It's like a 9x12 or something. Big rug. And it was beautiful. It is no longer beautiful. I mean, it is. It's still a pretty rug, but it's no longer plush. It is just tramped down, and it's seen better days. So in January, I ordered a new rug for this room, a little bit larger, and wool. I have been slowly buying wool rugs for this home because they just last and they're just beautiful. So I ordered it in January, knowing it was back ordered, but it was the one I wanted. It was beautiful. And it's supposed to be delivered this month in April. We'll see. Fingers crossed. I mean, it's paid for. So, yeah, I'm rambling. I'm going to do another video today about the last of the PINWHEEL adoption raffle items. So I'll get a little bit prettier for that one, and I'll see you guys then. Hello, it's the same day. I'm decided that I'm taking my lunch break and I'm running to the grocery store. I'm not doing a full grocery run. I just decided that I want to make something kind of comfort foody and yummy for dinner tonight. The days that I work from home, like, I feel like I can actually like have time to do some cooking because I have more time in my day. Oh my gosh, I hate it when traffic is just like crawling. So yeah, I'm gonna try a new casserole recipe. I love a good casserole. Love a good casserole. Anything where all of the ingredients, the veggies and everything are all together and I can just eat it out of a bowl, I'm a happy lady. So I'm gonna get some stuff for that. Jim is also going out of town for a week starting this weekend. He and his brother I think I've said before, their parents are snowbirds. So this time of year, they are a more drivable distance, although still a long way. They're about 9.5 hours from us down in South Florida, mid-Florida. And they're going to drive down, just the two of them, and spend a week with their parents, which I think is fantastic. I love that they're going to get time, just the four of them. Jim's parents are late 60s, early 70s, and both of the guys are in their late 40s. I mean, I think that they'll just have a great week together. It'll be nice. Sans wives. Plus, I love my husband. You guys know I love my husband. I get a week for just me and Buster. So I'm gonna grab some Emily snacks and food at the grocery store too, just like girl dinners. And yeah. And then when I get back, I've got more work to do, some more grant stuff, and then I'm gonna film that video I told you guys about, and then it should be wrapping up my work day and I can start on dinner. Yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Alright, I'm back from the store, unpacking my groceries, so I'm bringing you guys along for that. I bought a lot of crap. I bought some pasta, onion, garlic, fresh garlic, the only way to go. I didn't have rosemary, so I bought some rosemary for the recipe I want to do tonight. A frozen pizza for while Jim is gone. Potatoes. Some wheat thins. Some diced tomatoes. Unsalted, because Jim, not wanting him to die with excess salt. They had some really good quality ground beef, like reduced for quick sale, so got that. Some queso, because girl dinner. Oh, I'm knocking off towels. Queso because girl dinner. Sometimes I get where I really want pimento cheese. So some pimento cheese. Jim absolutely loves this Halo ice cream. It's like low calorie, and he swears that the mocha chip is the best. So I got him a couple of those. Put that in the freezer. Because Jim will 100% eat an entire thing of ice cream in one sitting. And I'm like, no. So I got Ben & Jerry's for me because, yeah, it will take me 2 or 3 sittings to eat this. So tiramisu and pistachio. I love pistachio ice cream. I know it's like probably like putting pineapple on pizza, which I love. A lot of people are like, pistachio ice cream, that's weird. A giant thing of sour cream, because number one, I love sour cream, and my grocery store hasn't had the smaller things of sour cream for a while now. I don't know what's going on. Coffee filters, coffee, shredded cheese, bagel bites because I'm 5. Let's see, creamer, milk, more creamer because I'll use it all before it goes bad, and they don't always have my favorite creamer in stock. Beef broth, it's for dinner tonight. Unsalted. Some chopped spinach, because when I make myself pasta Alfredo while Jim's gone, I'm going to make it a little healthier and put spinach in it. Alfredo sauce, because I'm not making it myself. I'm lazy. Put that up there. carrots. Chips for the queso. And my indulgence outside the ice cream. I freaking love these little like waxy chocolate donuts. I do. I love them so much. Okay. I'm going to put all this away. And then I'm going to get some work done. I'll show you guys dinner later. Look at you. The first time I've seen you in Dad's new chair. You claiming it? Are you claiming Dad's chair? Who's a good boy? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sweet boy. Dad fed you this morning so I could sleep in? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go make me some coffee. Okay? Yeah. Just a Saturday where I am doing nothing. I know you guys are probably like, when do you ever do stuff? When you vlog, you're like, I'm just doing nothing today. But you know, that's not abnormal. Got up. Haven't brushed my hair. It's 1 p.m. No judgment. And yeah, make coffee. I have been doing some plant stuff and stitching. And I knocked the crap out of my knee a second ago because I thought that there was a wasp on me. Look, we get wasps at our house. I have searched high and low for how they're getting in. I have no idea. And it's since we moved in here in 2018. It's better than it used to be. But we still get them. I don't know how they get in. Is it down the chimney? Is it through our cat door? I don't know. But it happens. And in fact, I think we had them before we even installed the cat door. So maybe that's not it. I don't know. Anyway, I thought there was a wasp on me. I jerked, hit my knee on the knob of the cabinet. And like, there's a lot of times where I as a person get bruises and I'm like, I don't even remember how I did that. I'm going to remember that. I watered all of my orchids that sit in my kitchen window and added an orchid, the one that Megan got me for my birthday that she had delivered here. That was a whole different fiasco. It's so pretty. I'll show you guys. And rearranged my plants in my kitchen window too to make room for it. Hold on. It's so pretty. Love it. And then I've had this cactus. Oh, I need to clean the actual pot. I should take that down and clean it. I've had that cactus. I bought it for my 40th birthday. I just turned 43. It has barely grown, but it hasn't died. So, you know, but sometimes it takes a cactus a long time to grow. I have a white orchid. I have this variegated bear paw, which I've got to be better on the watering of because I'm losing some of those bottom little paws. This is, I think this is another white orchid. It's newer. It needs to bloom again. I think it has a little purple on it. This one is putting out a brand new bloom stalk here. And that one is it's a deep purple. Got my fairy tale cactus. Fairy tale castle cactus. I have that I've been propagating in that jar for forever. It just lives there now. And then I have this beautiful pilea that I just let live its life. You guys have seen it before. But yeah, I love my orchids in my window because every time I come to the sink, I get to see what's going on with them. And if they're putting out a new bloom or something. Okay, real talk. Don't use ice cubes to water your orchids. I know that that's how that they are, like you're told to do it in the grocery store sometimes. No. So what I do, this has to go through my dishwasher after I just used it. But for my mini orchids, I just take one of my regular tumblers and I fill it full of like medium temperature water, not too hot, not too cold. I put some of this in it. There's actual orchid fertilizer, but I like this stuff because I know it's not too strong where it's going to burn anything. And I put some drops of this in there, and then I put the orchid, like I put it in there, the roots, and my sphagnum moss, or the one is in bark, and I just let it soak, usually for about 30 minutes. And you want your roots to go from that silvery green color to bright green. When they've turned to bright green again, you're good. And you can put them back and let them be happy until they go silver again, and then you repeat process. This time of year, I soak them like weekly. And they are just happy as can be. I'm ready for this one to put out another bloom again. I think this is the one, yeah, that I broke the bloom on, and I was so mad at myself. I think I showed this to you guys. See the little broken stalk? I was so mad at myself. But yeah, I'm trying to talk myself into going outside and doing a little yard work today. I need to get my vegetable garden ready for planting. If I'm doing that again this year, which I really want to, I need to get that ready for planting. And I need to weed my front flower bed. It's embarrassing. And put some stuff on, some preen. I usually do preen. I'm not going to do that right now though. I'm going to stitch some more, and then maybe I'll do it. Good morning. Okay, I look like I just woke up, but I've actually been doing stuff already. In fact, I have already made coffee, and I'm just pouring my first cup. It is Sunday. I saw Jim out this morning. What time was it? Between 8 and 8:30. He will be gone until really late Thursday night. Rinse this. I think I talked about this already. He and his brother, it's been a while since they did this, but they are flying down to Florida where his parents are, probably for another month. They're snowbirds. And they're spending just shy of a week with their parents, which I think is great. You don't always want your daughter-in-law, I mean, they love us, but she wants to see her baby boys. And I'm perfectly fine with a quiet few days at home. I'm getting you out of the cabinet. So, saw Jim out this morning. Hopefully his flight will go off without a hitch. There's some storms coming through. I think that they will, maybe the worst of them will come through after he's supposed to leave with his flight. So that'll be good. I will miss him very much, but I will also just kind of enjoy everything to myself for a few days. There's laundry going already. I'm getting ready to start the dishwasher. I did nothing yesterday. Like, if there's less than nothing I could have done, yeah, I see that you're comfortable. I'll sit over here. Buster is taking my spot. So I've got some things I've got to get accomplished today. I'm going to enjoy my coffee and watch a little YouTube. But then I'm going to get dressed into real people clothes. And I've got to go by the pharmacy. I should make a run by the grocery store. I don't have to go by the grocery store. But, okay, I'm over here and now you want to move over here with me? How about I come over there with you? Yeah, because that's not going to be a jump you're going to make, well. I will come to you. Yeah, I will come to you, sir. Come here, old man. Ugh. I know. So I'll go to the grocery store because with Jim gone for a few days, there might be some things I want to eat that aren't Jim things. Yeah, like I already know we're gonna get Indian food, Buster. Jim doesn't like Indian food. And he's gone. I got up and moved for nothing. I did not do anything in my garden yesterday or my front garden. I really should do that today. We'll see if that gets done. I'm putting it on the list, but I want to get my laundry caught up. I want to get my clothes, my clean laundry put away. During the we have squirrels fiasco, Jim moved this giant ladder into our master closet, blocking my ability to really get to my part of the closet and be able to put away clothes properly. So I still haven't put everything away. You know that half of you have like a chair at your house where laundry just gets pulled up and not put away properly. So yeah, that's been happening for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I need to do something about that. But for now, we're just going to drink some coffee. Yeah. So my plans got changed a little by Mother Nature. No gardening happening today. I knew that rain was coming in, but I honestly thought it was going to come in much later. Alas. It also means that I'm not going to go to the grocery store because I don't want to be in the rain. I'm literally just leaving my house to go to the pharmacy, and they have a drive-thru. So, yeah. I have things to eat at home. I will just do laundry today, and I will put away clothes today, and put fresh sheets on the bed. And that's plenty. That's plenty for today. Jim texted me, and he is at his gate at the airport. Hopefully he will be boarding soon and on his way. I think they're flying into, no, they're not flying into Orlando. They're flying into Melbourne. His parents live like in between Orlando and Melbourne, and they love a small airport to go and pick you up at. Like when we go and visit them in New Hampshire, we fly into Manchester, New Hampshire, rather than Logan. Number one, because it's closer to them, and number two, because they love a small airport. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. Small airport's nice. But when you've grown up where Hartsfield is your home airport, Hartsfield being the Atlanta airport, which is like one of the, I actually think it may hold the busiest airport title. I mean, you're just like, eh. You're used to it. But alas. Okay, so we are going to get our no crazy and our no baby pills. Our antidepressants and our birth control. See you guys later. I'm home from work. It's Monday. It might have been the Mondayest Monday that ever Mondayed. But it's fine. Because y'all got Buster. And he's purring. He wants me to go downstairs and feed him. Don't you, buddy? It has been a day. I think what I'm going to do, because Jim is still in Florida, I think we're going to go downstairs and feed Buster. Yeah. And then we're going to feed me. How does cat food sound for you? And a frozen pizza for Mom. Does that sound good? He's headbutting the camera and giving it love. Oh, so cat food for you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stitch and put on a movie and eat frozen pizza. Yeah, it's been a day. Ow! That's my boy. Tomorrow's got to be better, right? One I haven't seen. Hopefully it'll be good. I need it to be decent. Buster, come keep me company while we watch this scary movie. Come here. Ooh. It's new on Hulu. If they're not going to give me a title soon, I'll tell you. This is Oddity. Oh, yeah. Come on, buddy. Hop up. Let's watch this together. We're driving back from getting takeout. We went and picked up some Indian food, and I am pretty excited about it. I'm off tomorrow. I took the day off to hang out with a stitching friend. And I'm also pretty dang excited about that. So I'm going home with my tikka masala and my cheese naan, and pour myself a gigantic glass of water and watch some TV and stitch. Not while eating Indian food. That would be a terrible plan. All that red sauce on stitching. They're resurfacing the roads in my neighborhood. I don't understand why. Like, they were fine and now we have destroyed them. It's just not a good plan. Anyway, see you back at the house. Yum. Although they really, I think, skimped on the meat this time. Like, this is mainly sauce. Very little meat. But whatever, I'm not mad at it. And also, there's still a ton of rice in here. And another thing of naan. But yum. Jim's out of town having Indian food. In bed for the night. I am about to start reading. I plan on finishing Tender as the Flesh tonight. I don't have a lot left. Ooh. If you have a squeamish tummy, or you don't handle acts of violence, don't read it. It's not generally my preferred type of horror, but I appreciate it for what it is. And kind of the take on society. I'm glad I'm reading it. I did not get much stitching done tonight at all. I watched the first few episodes of White Lotus season 3, the new season, and ate my Indian food. And well, it didn't take me 3 episodes to eat my Indian food. Oh my gosh. But then I got over to start stitching, and this guy This guy right here has been a needy kitty greedy kitty this evening. So I held him like a baby in my lap for a very long time. A big 17-year-old baby, aren't you? Yeah. Thank you, Mrs. Jim. Usually when I'm stitching in the evenings, if he wants attention, yeah, I'm talking about you, I'm sorry. Usually in the evenings when he wants attention, if I'm stitching, Jim holds him and will love on him and pet him and give him all the attention. Yeah. But Dad will be back day after tomorrow. Poor sweet boy. Yeah, poor sweet boy. So, yeah, I am going to finish this and get some sleep. I snuggle with my boy some more. He sounds pitiful. He sounds so pitiful. Night, guys. Hello. It's Thursday. I spent the day with my friend yesterday. It was so much fun. I didn't take any video, although I very much intended to, but we just had a good time together and I didn't even think about filming. We hung out, we just chatted and caught up. We went and got sushi, and like she took me to this place where like you get a sushi buffet, quote unquote, but like you don't go down a buffet. Like you pay a flat rate and they just give you this giant plate of an assortment of sushi and hibachi and tempura, and it was fun. Things are falling off the truck in front of me. I'll insert a picture here of the giant plate. Note the size of my hand. But today we had a great time. We barely stitched. I stitched more than she did. And I got home later, but, you know, Jim's still out of town, so I couldn't get home too late because I had to take care of Buster, give him his insulin, blah, 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 blah. But I have been up at our other office all morning. I, am the director of a program that covers 2 different county offices. So I have been up at our northern county all morning, and now I'm driving in between the two to go back and do some grant reporting at my office this afternoon. So fun. I took the interstate to go up there this morning, but I'm taking just a local state road to go back because I just need some quiet driving, some calm, quiet, scenic driving without transfer trucks trying to bully me like into other lanes. Jim comes home tonight. Although I was talking to him on the phone last night, and I said, hey, remember all those things I was going to get done before you came home, where I was like, I'm going to check all this off my list. And he said, oh, yeah, how's that going? And I said, yeah, it's not. He laughed. He was like, you know I don't care. Like, I could get home and the house could be completely in disarray, and I don't care. But anyway. All right, back to the office. I may or may not have gotten out of the bath and just been really annoyed with my hair and just took scissors to it. So, yeah, I cut my bangs myself the other day, and now I just kind of cut a little bit of a bob. There's still some layers where pieces are growing out, but it was starting to feel a little mullety. So, here we are. We'll see what it looks like when it's dry, and if my sweet husband needs to straighten up anything I messed up this weekend. But, yeah. Not scared to take scissors to my own hair. Buster's okay with it. Isn't that right, buddy? Oh, there you are. You're not blurry anymore. Dad comes home tonight, doesn't he? Sweet boy. Okay, let's read our book. We'll wait for Daddy to get home. What a day. What a day. I got up to Buster letting me know it was time to get up. And drank some coffee, watched some floss tube. And then I had to get dressed and ready because I had to drive an hour to get to the 1-year birthday party for a friend of mine's little boy. So I drove up, went to that for a little bit, and then it's in the same town that I'm from. So I then went and saw my sister, spent an hour with her, went and saw my mom, spent an hour with her. And I'm back in town where I live, and went to the grocery store and got stuff to make tacos tonight because tacos sound pretty darn good and easy. So yeah, tacos for dinner. I have so many things that I need to do at the house, and we'll see if any of this get done or if I just have a lazy Saturday after running around everywhere first. I'm not very good at holding this to where you guys can see. It's really pretty out today. Really pretty out today. Why, hello everyone. I have been at court all morning, and now I'm going back to court again because that is just my life some days. And yeah, I was going to tell you guys about what I did yesterday. I am trying to get around this big truck who didn't know this was a turn lane apparently. I did a lot of cleaning. You know those things that you put off? Well, I have a sunroom, which is where I have a lot of my plants. It's also where we keep the litter boxes. We still keep 2 litter boxes even for Buster. He still uses them both, whatever. I still use clay litter. I don't want to change him too much because that's what he's used to. It's what he's had for 17 years. But it's just so dusty. And like my plants get covered in dust and the shelves are covered in dust. And like I can hose off one of my plants and like the smell of clay litter hits you. That's probably not great for them. Anyway, so maybe I'm going to try to find a more dust-free clay litter. We'll see. But I did a lot of watering and cleaning shelves and hosing off some plants and cutting off dead, all that spring prep kind of stuff. Not all of it. I have some plants I need to repot and stuff like that. I also, real talk, I have not put clean laundry away since probably right before St. Patrick's Day. It is April 14th. That's like a month. Part of it was because there was a giant ladder in my closet because we were dealing with the squirrel in the attic. Part of it was just complete laziness and procrastination. So yesterday I cleaned my closet where we'd been going in and out of the attic. There was like some dust and dirt and stuff where it fallen down from the access panel. And so I vacuumed and cleaned all of that, and I timed myself and straightened and put all my laundry away. It took me 23 minutes and some change. Will this teach me anything? No, it will not. I will learn nothing from this experience, and I will do it again. I'm going to try to stay on top of it. I spend all day Sundays doing laundry, and then, like, I just don't want to put any of it away. Like, I'm done touching laundry. to last. Oh, I finished White Lotus season 3. If you don't do well with drugs, nudity, sex scenes, any of that, like, it is definitely an HBO Max level show. But White Lotus, guys, it's just drama, and it's character development, and I enjoy it. Jim doesn't like it. I like it. I watched that one by myself. Okay. I'm parked at the courthouse. Let's go to court. Hey, buddy. Not your best night? No, is he not your best night? Did you have a potty incident or litter box slip and fall? And it resulted in a full bath? Yeah. It was not our best night. But we're all fresh and clean. Yeah, we're all fresh and clean. So, I've bathed Buster since he was a kitten. Usually about once a year. I've done that with my cats. A lot of people are like, you don't have to bathe cats. Well, you don't, but sometimes you do. And my philosophy has always been to do it enough, even if they don't really need it, so that they're used to it. And he is so good at getting a bath. He does not like it. But he could have torn me up tonight. Like, I didn't even have to, like, hold him. Like, I mean, he would get out if I didn't have my hand on him, but, like, I'm not forcing him. He's such a good boy. He is such a good boy. And now he smells wonderful. Right. Yeah. You love Mama? Let's not pay attention to Mom's nightstand. I got an Amazon order today with, like, extras of all my vitamins, and I haven't put those away yet. Yeah. You love Mama? Even if she makes you take a bath? Yeah. Yeah. He's a good boy. Sweet boy. It's a work from home day, which means I'm working from home only this morning. I'm going to take this morning and just do a bunch of getting ready for grant reporting. I know I feel like that's what I do all the time, but it's what I do a lot of my work from home days. Because it's quiet. I'm alone. I can concentrate on things like numbers and blah, blah, blah. So I'm doing that, but I'm making coffee first. And I'm putting my coffee this morning in this new mug that my nieces got me for my birthday. It's simple, but it's very floral, which they know I love. I love a good floral shirt for work. Coffee smells so good. Also, Megan. This is my favorite sleep shirt. I am making coffee, getting a muffin for myself. Buster just yelled at me because Jim feeds him before he leaves for work. He leaves pretty early. That's how he gets Fridays off. He works longer days, Monday through Thursday. And Buster had eaten a hole in the center of his food, which means there's no food left and he might starve. I refilled his bowl, so, you know, we're happier for now. Yeah, I haven't been stitching the last couple of days. I don't know. Like, sometimes I just want to be. I just want to lay and read or be and watch TV. And maybe tonight. Although, okay, so after I work from home for a little while, I have to go to court for an hour at least, and then I'll probably go to the office for a little bit, and then I've got to drive up to our other county, which you guys went with me the other day, or came back, and we're finishing up, or just finished up training this class of volunteers. So we're swearing in the new volunteers in that county today. But then me and a couple of my coworkers were texting last night, and this might be a Mexican food night and a melted cheese night. So we might find a place to have dinner up there. It's been a week, guys. It's hard when things are happening that suck that you have no control over. And like you want to like help and stop the horrible things from happening, but you can't because you have no control over it. You just don't. And it's hard to have acceptance of that. But anyway, I feel here my coffee finishing, so I'm going to redevote my attention to that. So I'm out of my monthly massage, and can I just say that if I suddenly become independently wealthy, I am paying Gary to give me a massage weekly. Weekly. It's pretty great. That is all. I'm in the truck waiting on Jim. We have spent our Saturday morning going to garage sales, of which, but we just spent probably a good hour and a half. I'm sweating. I'm in the car with the air on now, walking around a big like indoor-outdoor flea market kind of thing. A lot of old like garage sales type stuff, fruits and vegetables, plants, and stuff that probably fell off the back of a truck. And some stuff that is copyright that they're not supposed to be selling, that maybe they've like produced illegally, like that kind of flea market. I don't know, turn the camera around, see. There's tons of those buildings where it's just filled with vendors on the other side. So yeah, I grew up with parents who grew up really poor, like farming, like had to come like work the field when they got home from school kind of parents. So like my dad did pretty well. Like he had a few classes from college under his belt, not a degree. But we, like, this experience today was my childhood. Going to flea markets with my dad and him wheeling and dealing and hustling and making that extra money on the side. Like he would rarely sell at a flea market. He would find the bargains and then resell it, like on the side. I don't know how he did it, but he was always wheeling and dealing. But it's one of those experiences where I'm like, I think I married my dad. Because like Jim's buying this stuff and going through this stuff and like haggling, and then we've gotten a couple of vendors away, and he's like, totally just ripped that guy off. I'm gonna make so much money on this. And I'm like, Dad? Anyway, he sent me to the car, and he was like, I'm going back to that one guy. I can make more money on that other stuff that he has. So I'm just sitting here waiting with the air on. And then we're going to go get some lunch. So I am in the floor. Jim and I got back from yard sailing and going to the flea market, and I drug him with me to Home Depot and Lowe's. Wow, I've sweated. Mascara all over my face. I took him with me to Home Depot and Lowe's and made him get garden supplies with me. So doing a very small raised garden bed this year. This will be my 3rd year doing it. Last year, I unknowingly got some plants that kind of competed for nutrients and pollination, I guess. This year, I'm just doing 2 bell peppers, red bell peppers, because that's our favorite. 2 like cherry tomatoes, because Jim doesn't like tomatoes and I like tomatoes, so I like to get them for like cherry tomatoes for like salads and pizzas and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll make a sauce with them. I know it's better if you do like ramas or something like that, but it still makes a good sauce. I've done it. Oh, and 2 zucchinis. We can eat our weight in zucchini in the summer. So my zucchini did not do well last year. I'm hoping this year it does. I think I only got like 1 or 2 zucchinis off my plants last year. We have a big problem with the like squash worms. So if anybody is like a master gardener and knows what I can do to try to prevent this like they like bore into the zucchini vine, the base of it, and like make it mush. If anybody knows what I can do that will really help keep those out of my zucchini this year, I would love that, because I love zucchini. Love zucchini. Could eat it all summer long. Also put some marigold seeds out there to try to help. Put some zinnia seeds on one end to help with the pollination and blah, 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 blah. And it's also just pretty. It's pretty. So that was a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but I mean, also, insert picture here. We're coming back from buying plants and grabbing lunch, and there's a sign on the sidewalk on one of the side roads on the way to our house that says free. And I was like, turn the car around. There was literally the exact gardening tools that I needed. It's like a little old wooden handled, like 4-pronged, like cultivator, hand cultivator tiller thing, and like a hoe. Like all of these things that I've just been not getting because I didn't want to spend the money, and I've just been doing a lot of stuff by hand. Game changers. Game changers. Like it made like tilling that soil so much easier and so much faster. It's good stuff. So yeah, now I lay here and I need a shower because I'm gross. And Jim just left to go to his brother's house to play cards. And I have to make a broccoli salad. And I said I would bring like a ham and cheese, like pinwheel appetizer to Easter lunch tomorrow at my mom's. So after I'm not disgusting, I will work on those things. Ooh, I should probably lay the cream cheese out now. I'm going to go do that. So I'm realizing that this is the 2nd time in this vlog that I have gotten Indian takeout. Sometimes you just want something. So yeah, Indian takeout in the car. It's Tuesday, so Jim's gaming. I'm home alone. And that means that me and my Indian takeout are going home to Buster. And I think tonight, instead of a horror movie, we're gonna watch some Handmaid's Tale. I never finished it previously. Like I think I only watched like maybe 3 seasons, and now there's a new season coming out or was just released, so you know, we'll watch that. So today, because I'm working Saturday, is my day off from work. It's Wednesday. Been cross-stitching and just hanging out at the house, and I need to go pick up something from the grocery store for dinner, and I realized that my library card is expired. So I'm running to the library first to get that reinstated. I don't use it as much as I should, but I do want to borrow a couple of audiobooks for next week because I have to go on a trip for work and I have to drive there and back, and it is 6 hours one way in the car. I've done it before and I've just used podcasts, but I think an audiobook is the way to go. So let's do that. You may disagree with me, but with the current state of our government, go to your local library, utilize it, show it's important. I'm going to try to start getting like every other book I read maybe from here, because I tend to buy a lot of books, even used usually, but I need to save myself money and I need to support the local libraries. This book I actually saw, it's been on my radar before, but I watched a vlog this morning that recommended it. It's put here as fiction, and on the front of it, it says, "A love story like no other." This is horror. Looks like, the sea looks like blood here. And this is a queer love story. So, you know, I'm trying to support all of these things. But this sounds really good. There's also another book by this author that's been on my radar called Private Rights that I've seen a lot of people reading. And I was actually really surprised. They were like, this was one on the new release shelf, or newer release shelf, and then there were several others that were on my radar that were there and not checked out. So, you know, use your library. Off to the grocery store. Home from the library, only to realize that I really needed to get something productive done on my day off. I know, you don't have to, you're allowed to rot, but I am a person who will neglect a garden except for like once a quarter, when it's not like a vegetable garden. Sometimes even more. Neglect even more than once a quarter. So I have this front garden bed that is in front of me here. I'm on my front porch, and I'm the world's worst to overplant a garden, because when you buy the plants, they're so tiny. Yes, I look at what's written on the little tag and how big they'll get and how far you should space them apart, and for some reason I still plant them too close together, and they still always seem to grow bigger than they say they will. So I have thinned out some of these plants, chopped this one bush back to just a stump, which I will have to get Jim to get the chainsaw and cut at the ground. I've never used a chainsaw. Could I learn? Yes, but my sweet husband will do that for me. He'll probably be like, I could have just cut this at the base and you wouldn't have had to do all this chopping. But if I make it look like a mangled mess, he kind of has to do something about it now, doesn't he? He can't delay. I pulled all the weeds, so many weeds, because it's the end of April and everything is pollen covered, and I've got to pressure wash this front porch. It's yellow as I sit here on this chair that's yellow. but I'm disgusting already, so it really doesn't matter. So I've pruned and chopped, and the bush that was pressed up against the side of the other bush has some dead on it, but I trimmed it a little. Some new growth should start coming in. If not, it'll be beautifully imperfect, which is one of the things that I like about that bush. I've had my phone out here with me, listening to an audiobook of a memoir that was recommended by not a podcaster, a booktuber that I listen to. It's called Crying in H Mart. I'm really glad that I'm listening to the audiobook rather than trying to read it, because it is beautiful, beautiful prose. It is also read by the author, and it's pretty great. Watching the neighbors drive by. Let's take a drink of water and show you what I've done to the front. My hands are shaking from chopping. Okay. Cleared away the debris. My big bag of chaos. Trimmed up that bush. It was huge. Took this bush all the way down. And now Jim has to deal with that. But this was so big that you couldn't even see my garden border. So that's not what we want. Okay. Let's get back to it, shall we? It is early on Tuesday. The last thing that you guys saw would have been footage where I was at a festival on Saturday for work. It was this thing that they do in the county north, where we also have the program. I haven't brushed my hair today. You guys are used to that. But it's like a barbecue festival. And we set up a tent and like try to recruit volunteers and stuff and give out little cheap toys and pinwheels to the kids. They love it. So we did that. And then I worked all day yesterday and painted my nails this beautiful color. Today I am kind of relaxing just a minute, having my coffee, and then I'm going to finish packing and get in the car because I have a 6-hour drive ahead of me today because I'm spending the rest of the week on St. Simon's Island, which is just off the coast of Georgia, for work. We do a meeting twice a year that is just directors of the program that I run, and we all get together and discuss change and strategy and trends and all of that kind of stuff that's necessary. So yeah, long drive ahead of me today. It's fine. It's fine. What this unfortunately means, I didn't really factor that I was going to be gone this week in, but it means that the pinwheel adoption raffle, like I got pretty much everything separated except for the fabrics, but nothing is getting photographed and put up yet because I just haven't had the time. And I'm going to be gone all this week. So maybe next week. I hate that I'm cutting it so close to the actual raffle, but I said in an Instagram post, you've seen it all. Like, you haven't seen all the fabric, but I mean, fabric is fabric. So yeah, I'm sorry. Just life is crazy. There's someone watching us. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? You don't like Mama saying she's about to leave? So, yeah, I'm going to drink some more coffee. I'm going to finish packing. I'm going to brush my hair. And yeah, I went and got it cut yesterday. I was in court and the hearing finished, and I like walked up and I was talking to a couple of the attorneys and the judge. And we have, because we do like virtual, we have a virtual court option. We have this camera that's set up in front of the judge's bench that, like, they call it the owl, and it picks up on sound and movement and like focuses in on that person, and it displays it on the TV and for those that are on virtually. And I saw the back of my hair and I was like, oh no. It was kind of mullety again. Like, Jim was like afraid to cut the back, and I like the back short. If I'm gonna go short, like, I want it short. Like right now it's maybe an inch long at the nape of my neck, if that. I think it's cute. So yeah, I literally just walked in somewhere yesterday and I was like, I don't like how I look, chop it. So there was something else I was gonna say. Oh, April is done in like a day. So my plan is, as long as I have good internet at the hotel that I'm staying at, I am going to, tomorrow night, edit this together and get it uploaded from the hotel. So you'll know if I had good internet or not if you see this get uploaded late Wednesday night, show up early Thursday morning. If you see it this weekend, there was not good internet. So we'll see. Next you see me, I'll be on the road or on the island. So I'm down here in St. Simon's, and it's beautiful. Just, you know, at the ocean. With that said, I'm not a big ocean girl. My skin is almost transparent, so I don't really like the sun. But it is beautiful. So staying in the hotel's fine. It's not great. But the place where we're having our training is literally right here behind me. So that's nice. Work drama has followed me to the island, but it is fine. It is fine. I'm gonna head back, do some class, learn some new things, enjoy the ocean breeze. So I'm out of my training for the day, and I'm driving slowly back to the hotel. I just need you guys to see how beautiful it is. The oaks and Spanish moss. So pretty.
In a quarter mile, at the traffic circle, take the first exit onto Frederica Road.
So pretty. Okay. Back in my hotel room, I went out and got dinner and had the best shrimp and grits. So good. If you were from down here, I went to this place I tried to go to last year called Fiddler's, and I couldn't get in last year because the parking lot, like, there was no spots. So I wedged my car into a spot this time and had really good shrimp and grits. They have also, all of their reviews say you can't leave unless you try their key lime pie. I was full. I'm still full, but I got a slice of key lime pie to go, and it is in the fridge here in my hotel room. Tell me why it's the size of a quarter of a pie. So I'm here tonight and tomorrow night, and then I drive home on Friday. So I think I'm going to be eating on this gigantic slab of key lime pie between now and trying to finish it. My plan is to edit this together now and try to get this uploaded here from the hotel. Let's see if this works. So this concludes the April vlog, and I will send more at you guys at the end of May. Thanks for watching.